What is going on, everybody? It is Philly467 with another video on NBA 2K17. This is episode number 3 of my NBA 2K17 tournament. So let's just do the randomize right now. The Minnesota Timberwolves and the Los Angeles Clippers. Very interesting matchup, I'd have to say. Let's get into it. So, LA versus Minnesota. I believe LA will win this, and the winner of this gets the number 4 seed in the West playoffs, since both teams are in the West. And then the winner of the next game will get the 5th seed in the West. Actually, we'll get the 4th seed in the East. Okay. Hurry up. Hurry up. Whatever your name is. Oh, hold on. I'm just setting more stuff up. Alright, Shaq. Alright. Okay. Here we go. In Minnesota. Let's just get to the very start of this game. I don't care about any of the lineups. I don't care about anything. Just care about the game. Come on. Come on. Alright. Here comes the tip-off. Here it is. And LA wins the tip. Now, Chris Paul has the ball being covered by Ricky Rubio. Chris Paul passes to J.J. Redick. Redick over to Paul. Paul for 3. Does not go in. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan with the layup. Goes in, and he is fouled by Karl Anthony Towns and 1. As the Clippers take a 2-0 lead. DeAndre Jordan not known for being a very, very good shooter. Not being good. Might be known for a good free throw shooter. So this might be not good for the Clippers, but his shot is up. And it does go in. So Clippers get off a 3-0 lead. Ricky Rubio taking the ball up. Pass to Levine. Levine being covered by Redick. Levine taking his time. Passes to Rubio. Passes back to Levine. Levine for 3. He hits that. So there's now a tie game with 1:27 left in the quarter. Paul with the ball now. Paul passes to Redick. He passes to Pierce. Pierce passes to Paul. Being covered by Ricky Rubio. Johnny Jordan starts to set a screen. Does not really work out. Shot clock running down is stolen by Ricky Rubio. Ricky Rubio trying to get something done on the offensive end. He passes inside to Georgie Dang. And he gets a layup and it goes in. So it's now 5-3 Minnesota. Now Paul taking the ball up. Pierce trying to set a screen on Rubio. Does not work out. Ooh. It might have been a flop, but Paul goes to Mbah Mute. He misses a shot, and there's a foul on DeAndre Jordan with 47 seconds left in the quarter. And here's the inbound pass to Rubio. Rubio taking the ball off the court. He passes the Bjelic, and he passes inside to Towns. Towns go for a layup. Nobody's fouled by DeAndre Jordan. With 41 seconds left. DeAndre Jordan, I know he already has 2 fouls, and now Cat will be taking the free throws. And now here comes his first free throw. And he puts it up, and he puts it in. Substitutes coming in. You have DeAndre Jordan going out for Randy Felton. I guess they put him at shooting guard. Now Wiggins going out for Muhammad on the side of the Timberwolves. And now here's Cat's second shot. He misses that one. Spates with the rebound. Passes to Paul. Paul doing some dribble moves. Covered by Rubio. Paul trying to get something done. Passes to Spates. Spates for 3. He hits it and is now a tie game with 31 seconds left. 6-6. Now Rubio's going to take the ball up. He's being covered by Chris Paul. Ricky Rubio. Passes to Bajilic. Bajilic. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but he passes to Levine. Levine takes a free no, and the rebound goes to Crawford. Crawford taking the ball up. Crawford being covered by, I'm not sure who that is, but he passes to Paul. It might be, and Paul takes a three. Does not go in. Rebound goes to Towns, and that's the end of the first quarter. 6-6 at the end of the first. I actually did think that LA was probably gonna get out to a fast start with like an 8-3 maybe first quarter. Get out to a really fast start, but that obviously that hasn't happened as the Timberwolves have kept them in check. And now we need to get in the second quarter. The Timberwolves are starting off with the ball, and now Chris Dunn is in the game, and he will be taking the ball, being covered by J.J. Redick. He passes to Wiggins. Wiggins in the paint. He takes a fader, not go in. Jordan gets the rebound. He passes to Crawford. Jamal Crawford trying to take the ball up. He's being covered by Wiggins. Crawford passes. Oh, it's tipped, but Spates gets it, and he passes to and now he passes back to Spates. Spates gets a jumper, does not go in. Rebound goes to Chris Dunn. Dunn trying to take it up, but that is a charging foul on Chris Dunn with 1:30 left in the first half. Now the substitutions coming in. Spates comes out and JJ Redick comes in, and then Bajilica comes in. Goes out, and Dang comes in. Cropper with the ball. Crawford trying to do some brilliant moves. Passes inside to Jordan. He passes outside to JJ Redick. Redick trying to do some dribble moves on Wiggins. He passes inside to Jordan. Jordan trying to get something. Goes off the layup. Is not good. Rebound goes to Aldridge. He passes to Dunn. Chris Dunn passes to Muhammad. Muhammad inside the Wiggins, and the layup is good. And is now 8-6 Timberwolves. Rivers is taking the ball up. He's the son of the coach, Doc Rivers. He's being covered by Chris Dunn. He passes to Crawford. Crawford takes a shot. Does not go in. Rebound goes to Aldridge. And he passes to Wiggins. Wiggins is, tries to dribble moves. He passes to Dang inside. He's fouled. It does not go in. But Wesley Johnson does get a foul in the play. And there's a chance for the Timberwolves to go up by 4 on the Clippers. And definitely, I think, getting a lead going into half. But it's not 100% certain that he'll make both with the free throws. Here's his first shot, Georgie Dang. And that does go in off the rim and then bounce off the backboard in. A lot of substitutes for the Clippers, and also a lot for the Timberwolves as Rubio, Levine, and Towns come in. And here's his second shot. He misses that, and Jordan gets the rebound, so they're only about 3. He passes to Pierce, Paul, and then Ba Mute takes a 3. Does not go in. Dang gets the rebound. He passes to Levine. Levine is now taking the ball up. He passes inside to Towns. He's blocked by DeAndre Jordan. Passes inside again. That's a foul on DeAndre Jordan this time, and that's his third. And now Cat will get to take some free throws. I mean, it was a very good block at the beginning, but it did go back to the Timberwolves, and he did pass inside because they knew that Cat could draw a foul against DeAndre Jordan and get him 3 fouls and in dangerous territory. Here is Towns' first shot. It does not go in, so there's still a chance for the Clippers to tie it up. And now the substitutions for the Clippers, J.J. Redick and DeAndre Jordan come out, and Spates and Chris Paul come in. And Wiggins goes out for the Timberwolves, and Bajelica comes in. You know, the thing about the Timberwolves, they are not having a very good season this year, and I honestly do not think they'll get past this first round as Towns' second shot is in. I honestly do not think they will get past this round. Now Paul's taking the ball up. Paul trying to show us what he's made of and trying to hit some final shots at the end of the half, get them only down by 1. He's going to waste out all the clock, but the Timberwolves will be leading at half. But with 3 seconds left, he passes inside the Spates. Spates' shot is no good, and the rebound goes to Bajelica, and it's 10-6 Minnesota at half. I don't know why all these big teams aren't doing very well in the first half, like the Spurs. They did not. They they were destroyed. I believe it was 17-9 in the first half, and losing to Brooklyn, and they only scored 6 points in the second half, while the Nets scored 8. And I I just don't know why all these big teams are doing well against the no I wouldn't say bad teams, but less talented teams than they are. Like but Timberwolves, they are definitely up and coming. They definitely have a chance. But I don't think if they're playing a different team, like maybe like the Bucks or the definitely the Sixers, or the Lakers or the Jazz, I think they'd have a better chance. But the Clippers, I don't really think that they would have a very good chance at this point. But they're obviously staying in the game, and yeah, that's good for them. Good for Minnesota. Um, Going into the second half, uh, Minnesota does have a lot of momentum, but I wouldn't say all of it. The LA did have a good half. It didn't have a necessarily good half, but they did have a decent half. A half that can get them through to the win. Barely, though. And Minnesota starts with the ball. Now Levine is taking the ball up the court. Levine, Cat sent a screen. Levine driving. And he passes into Cat. Cat's to get the rebound. And now they have doubled the Clippers score, and it's 6-12. Now Paul is taking the ball up. Paul passes to Redick. Redick passes to Paul. Chris Paul, he passes to JJ Redick. Redick takes a shot, and it goes in, and that is a 2-pointer. And it's now 12-8, as Rubio is now taking the ball up for the Timberwolves. He passes to Towns. Towns passes to Wiggins. Wiggins, winning a screen set from Towns. Wiggins tries to drop. He loses the ball. Goes up Pierce. Now Paul is down court. Paul passes inside to Mbah Mute. He goes for the layup. No good. Jordan with the rebound. He passes to Paul. Paul gets blocked by Karl-Anthony Towns. Jordan gets the rebound. Passes to Paul. Paul goes up for another shot. Two shot. That happened twice, and he missed both of them. That is like 4 shots that they did not make. Now Levine were open for 3 as a pass from Rubio, and he makes that, and now the Clippers are trailing by 7. Now Paul with the ball, being covered by Rubio. He passes to Redick. Redick with a jump shot, no good. Rebound goes to Karl-Anthony Towns. He passes to Rubio. Rubio passes to Wiggins. Wiggins takes a jumper. That does not go in. And now Jordan passes to Mbah Mute after he got the rebound, and he passes inside. It's tipped and by Ricky Rubio, and is out. With about 18 seconds left in the third quarter, Jordan's going to inbound the ball to Redick. Redick passes to Wesley Johnson. Johnson passes to Rivers. Rivers is going to go back to the top, reset. Rivers is looking for something to do. Someone to pass to. And now he passes to Redick. Redick with the jumper, and that goes in. With 0.5 seconds left in the third, 15-10 at the end of the third quarter. Now the Clippers have dug themselves a hole. Can they get out of that hole? No one knows for sure. But Minnesota definitely should be feeling comfortable from where they're at right now. In this spot. This video probably will end. And I do not know when, but I'm sorry it's going to end in the fourth quarter, at the beginning of the fourth quarter, in the middle of the fourth quarter, because that's how they usually do. Anyways, now Rivers is taking the ball up. Rivers really needs a basket if he really wants to get his team back in the game, but he passed to Crawford. Now Crawford, really risky bounce pass to Felton. Now Felton's taking the ball. Space trying to work around Bjelica, but not really working too well. Now he passes into Spates. Spates with a jump shot does not go in, and he was playing on Aldridge, and Aldridge did get the rebound. He passed to Dunn. Dunn now passes to Wiggins. Wiggins trying to work on Chris Paul. Or is that Jamal Crawford? I believe that's Chris Paul. But now he loses the